Parties like the Congress, the monk who shaped India's secularism, Swami Vivekananda, is being misused to further BJP's divisive agenda. At least that's what the Congress and Samajwadi Party are claiming. Bharatiya Janata Party's MP Dinesh Sharma and Union Minister Krishan Gurjar have changed the address in the nameplates of their official residences at Tughlaq Lane in Delhi. This days after their party colleagues proposed renaming various areas of the national capital. The two senior leaders have highlighted Swami Vivekananda Marg in the nameplates with Tughlaq Lane inscribed right beneath in brackets. The move has stirred a political debate. The Samajwadi Party has already taken a jibe, has also asked the BJP to change the nameplate of unemployment, inflation and right prosperity because BJP can only change names but cannot work. That's what the Samajwadi Party is saying. So is this about rewriting history or reinstating India's true heritage? The question is, what synonym is often used to highlight the importance of names and what they represent? However, in the context of current debates surrounding place name changes, the answer is not so simple. The demand for renaming various areas in Delhi continues to gain momentum. Several places have been proposed for a name change. The BJP has been advocating for the renaming of areas with historical ties to Muslim rulers, even British rulers with colonial legacy. Now, remember, they also wanted to drop Najafgarh and change it to Nahargarh, Mohammadpur to Madhavpura and Mustafabad to Shiv Vihar. This drive aligns with the party's broader push to reshape the city's historical narrative, emphasizing names associated with Hindu culture and heritage. Remember, Tughlaq Road in Delhi is named after Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq, the founder of the Tughlaq dynasty which ruled the Delhi Sultanate in the 14th century. So who was Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq? Let's give you a quick lesson over here. He ruled the Delhi Sultanate from 1320 until his death in 1325. It was a very short rule of 5 years. His reign was marked by political stability and even territorial expansion, though it was also fraught with controversy. Why so? One of Tughlaq's major contributions was the establishment of Tughlaqabad, the third city of Delhi, which was built as a new capital. This fortified city was part of Tughlaq's ambitions to secure his rule and solidify his power in the region. Tughlaq's rule is often remembered for imposing harsh policies. This includes heavy taxation like the jizya tax. One of the most controversial policies was jizya tax, which was levied on non-Muslims, including Hindus. This tax became a point of contention as it was seen as a discriminatory and burdensome act on the non-Muslim population. Historical records indicate that during Tughlaq's reign, some temples were either desecrated or repurposed as mosques, reflecting the broader religious tensions of the period. Tughlaq also reportedly used Hindu prisoners to work on large-scale infrastructure projects such as construction of Tughlaqabad. These labour practices are seen as another example of his harshness, reflecting the authoritarian nature of his governance. The controversy surrounds the renaming of roads in Delhi. That also includes Tughlaq Lane now, and it has ignited a political firestorm. Why so? Because BJP MP Dinesh Sharma has argued that roads like Tughlaq Lane should not even bear the names of rulers that the BJP deems as cruel invaders. On the other hand, Samajwadi Party leader Fakhrul Chand has accused the BJP of practicing a divide and rule policy, alleging that they are renaming Tughlaq Lane, which is a deliberate attempt to camouflage their own failures as a government and also stir up communal tensions. Brajesh Pathak, the Deputy Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, has also criticized this move after historical figures like Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq referring to him as an eccentric king, while throwing the weight behind Samajwadi Party and India Bloc ally Congress's Sandeep Dixit has also rebutted BJP's remarks. They've urged the BJP to first focus on principles of Swami Vivekananda's Dharma. And so when it comes to this nameplate storm returning, and is this now rewriting or reinstating history of India, or what they may want to say Bharat? That's the question we'll be. Let me introduce Mr. Dinesh Sharma, who's the BJP MP, who in fact also has renamed the nameplate in his residence. Let me quickly bring in Mr. Sharma. Mr. Sharma, thank you for joining in. दिनेश जी, सबसे बड़ा आरोप तो कांग्रेस की ओर से आ रहा है कि विवेकानंद जी तो अपने सेक्युलरिज्म के लिए काफ़ी नोन थे, वो रिलीजियस टॉलरेंस के लिए जाने जाते थे, तो आप उनकी आइडियल्स को फॉलो नहीं कर रहे हैं और ये एक डिवाइसिव पॉलिटिक्स है भारतीय जनता पार्टी की।
देखिए, ये भारत है और भारत में बहुत से सद्पुरुष भी हुए हैं। एक इसका उदाहरण दिल्ली में ही आप देखो, अब्दुल कलाम साहब के नाम पर रोड हुआ, क्या किसी ने भी उसका विरोध किया? बल्कि बढ़ चढ़ के सभी धर्मों के लोगों ने उस कार्यक्रम में भाग लिया। इस देश की आज़ादी में भी और देश के बाद भी तमाम सद्पुरुषों का देश के विकास में योगदान रहा है। ये ब्रिगेडियर उस्मान ऐसे लोग, अब्दुल हमीद ऐसे लोग, अशफाकुल्ला खां ऐसे लोग और ये अब्दुल कलाम ऐसे लोग जिनके सकारात्मकता में सभी धर्म के लोग उनको पूजते हैं, मानते हैं, उनका नाम लेने से सबको इतराज है। मैं नहीं कह रहा हूं कि मैं, पहली बात तो मैंने बदला नहीं है, ये बात को मैं आपको स्पष्ट करूं, लेकिन अगर कोई बदलता भी है तो किसका है? क्या आक्रांता से आप तुलना दूसरों की करोगे? दुनिया का एक देश आप बता दो जहां पर देश के अस्मिता को लूटा गया हो, देश के धर्म स्थलों को तोड़ा गया हो, देश की बहु बेटियों की इज्जत लूटी गई हो, टनों उनकी जनेऊ और शिखा को काटा गया हो, उसके बाद भी उनका स्तुतिगान हो रहा हो, चाहे वो अंग्रेज आक्रांता रहे हों, चाहे वो मुगल आक्रांता रहे हों, फ्रांसीसी या पुर्तगाली आक्रांता रहे हों, आक्रांता आक्रांता होता है। इसको आप हिंदू और मुसलमान की नजर से क्यों देखते हो? विवेकानंद इस भारत की आत्मा रहे हैं, जो आज के विचारक रहे हैं, और उनसे हम तुलना कर देते हैं। हम बाबर से तुलना करते थे, राम जी की तुलना नहीं हो सकती बाबर से। इसलिए मैं कहता हूं कि इस प्रकार की अनर्गल चर्चा को बंद किया जाना चाहिए और इसको हिंदू और मुसलमान में कभी मत देखिए। हमें पूरा जो मुस्लिम राष्ट्रभक्त है, देश में उनकी सकारात्मक भूमिका है, उसको मैं स्वीकार करता हूं।
इलेक्शंस के पहले और इलेक्शंस के बाद भी बीजेपी ने दिल्ली में खास तौर से काफ़ी वादे किए हैं। अगर देखा जाए तो नॉर्थ ईस्ट दिल्ली में भी आप लोग नाम बदलना चाह रहे हैं, कुछ इलाकों का जो मुस्लिम डोमिनेटेड हैं उनको आप शिव विहार करना चाहते हैं। आज हमने ये देखा कि आपने विवेकानंद मार्ग लगाया अपनी नेम प्लेट पे। तुगलक लेन अब क्या ख़त्म कर दी जाएगी, जहां तक उसके नाम का सवाल है, और क्या ये एक शुरुआत है आने वाले नए नामों की, जो बहुत से पार्टीज कह रहे हैं कि ये बीजेपी का हिंदुत्व एजेंडा है?
देखिए, आप एक चीज जान लीजिए कि सरकार की नीयत साफ रहती है और दूर नियत से कोई काम नहीं करता है। हिंदू और मुसलमान में, हिंदुस्तान में अगड़े पीछे, अनुसूचित दलित सवर्ण में किसी में भेद नहीं है। जितनी योजनाएं केंद्र सरकार की बनी हैं वो सभी के लिए बनी हैं। इसलिए इस प्रकार का आरोप सरकार को या सरकार के किसी जनप्रतिनिधि पर ये लगाना कि उसने बदल दिया है, वो ये भेद करना चाहता, नहीं चाहता भाई। ये कुंदरकी में हारे हैं, मुस्लिम ने बीजेपी को वोट दिया है। ये रामपुर में हारे हैं, बीजेपी को वोट दिया है। ये आजमगढ़ में हारे हैं, जहां अधिकांश मुस्लिम ने बीजेपी को वोट दिया है। ये मिल्कीपुर में हारे, जहां सारे मुसलमानों के अधिकांश संख्या ने भाजपा को वोट दिया है। ये ऐसा क्यों समझते हो कि वोट बैंक आपने तैयार कर लिया, सारा कब्जा आप ही का है, उस पर क्या नहीं है। अब देश में जो सेवा करेगा जनता उसी के साथ जाएगी। इसलिए ये भ्रांति को निकाल दीजिए और इस प्रकार की चर्चाओं करके अगर विपक्ष रोटी सेकता है कि वो ध्रुवीकरण कर लेगा तो गलतफहमी में है। गाली देते थे कुंभ को, ये कुंभ को गाली देने वाले लोग हैं। कहते थे भीड़ नहीं आई, जब 66 लाख से ऊपर लोग आ गए तो इनके पास जवाब नहीं मिला। जब 64 करोड़ लोगों ने वोट दिया है, जब लोकसभा चुनाव में, जब सारे राजनीतिक दल लग गए और घर से निकालने के लिए वोटर लगाए गए, रिक्शा लगाई गई, तांगा लगाई गई, गाड़ी लगाई गई, 64 करोड़ लोग ही वोट डाल पाए और यहां किसी ने किसी को निमंत्रण नहीं दिया। सनातन की शक्ति आपने देखा कि लोग घर से निकल के 66 करोड़ से ऊपर लोग एक जगह पर गए, एक चू नहीं थी, किसी के जाति का भेद नहीं था। पंडित जी हाथ पकड़े थे निषाद का, निषाद पकड़े थे केवट का, केवट पकड़े थे रावत का और रावत पकड़े थे वैश्य का।
जी
ये सनातन की शक्ति थी, ये सबको मिलाती है, तोड़ती थोड़ी है।
जी
इसलिए भारत की आत्मा को मत छेड़िए।
जी दिनेश जी, हमसे बात करने के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। एंड विद दैट लेट मी इंट्रोड्यूस माय अदर गेस्ट्स दैट आर जॉइनिंग इन. Nikul Patel, who is a Congress leader, also joining in is Alok Vats, who is a political analyst. Nikul, let me get you on what the Congress perspective has been so far. You're of course challenging this, you're saying that let history remain. At the same time, BJP is accusing you of whitewashing history. How do you respond the whitewashing of history, especially when it comes to Mughal emperors or defending tyrants like Aurangzeb, in this case now even Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq?
See, firstly, I would like to say that Congress can never deny any people who is in the power to change the name, because it's a democratic process and they can change the name as per their wish and whim. I think they want to change the name of the Ahmedabad to Karnavati, but still it is not being changed. So we are waiting for it. Similarly, if they want to change the name of a lane, then it is a process. Secondly, as what my member of parliament was stating, actually over here, what Congress wants to say is that if you are following Sanatan, if you are following Vivekananda, then you must follow the principles and ideology what he used to implicate on the society. That is what is required from the government and the people who want to take that as an ideology. I think that they must also name the lane after Ram Bhagwan, Shiv Bhagwan, Ganpati ji. Why only Vivekananda ji? They must name everything behind our all lords that are there, because because Sanatan says
Okay.
that if we respect God, then they will give barakat to our house. So I wish that instead of putting only one name, they should keep every name on the board. It
No,
should
but
be
why
filled with
only
all the
associate religion? Alok Vats, I want to quickly bring you in. Why only associate religion with renaming? Why can't it be an exercise that also honors the brave hearts of our country, like a Maharana Pratap, Guru Gobind Singh, or maybe even the war heroes of the wars that India has fought, like the Kargil War?
I totally agree with what you are saying. But yes, nowadays, whole of India has, there is an uprise within themselves that the Muslim rulers who created atrocities on the Indian Hindus, who raped the women, who changed their religion, and who did a lot of mischief with them. Now people are not ready to tolerate those names any more longer. So those names, as you suggested, I also agree with it. We can have in the name of warlords, or we can have in the name of Muslims who have fought for the country. Asafaqullah Khan, Badruddin Tayyib ji, Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad, Abdul Hamid, Brigadier Usman. There are thousands and thousands of people. And I think if we change this name with those names, even the Muslims will not have any problem. A Muslim name
Nikul
has
Patel,
changed
how
with...
do you respond to that? Because that's a shift in the stance that you've endorsed so far, that why not only name them after gods of Sanatan Dharma?
To me,
Yes, Nikul.
yeah.
Because,
See, again, I'm saying,
why I'm
yeah.
also asking is because the Congress plank has also been about calling this as political opportunism. You heard what
see,
Dinesh
it is-
Sharma had to say. He said that, Muslims have voted for them in all the recent elections and by polls, and that goes on to defeat that allegation coming in that this is political opportunism.
See, when Bharatiya Janata Party wants to say that the Congress is pursuing an appeasement politics with very loud and clear voice. Now over here, if you see, we as a Congress party, if we say that by changing the such names, are you not doing an appeasement politics of Hindu Muslim? That is what the question is asked. But over here, again, I would like to say, if they want to change the name, they can change the name in the name of God also, and they can. It is their own house. But why you are writing then in the bracket Tughlaq Lane? You should not write it if you really want to respect Swami Vivekananda ji. You want to just create a gist of it and then leave it on the people. And that is what the objection is. If you are really following Vivekananda ji, then practice it. If you are really following Ramji, then
Okay.
practice it. That is what Congress is asking
I'd
from the
like
It
Bharatiya
can
Alok
be in
Janata.
the
Vats.
name of... It can be in the name of warlords who have fought for the country. It can be name in the name of scientists who have done miracles for the country. It can be done
We
with
have Abdul
politicians who have...
Kalam Azad's name as
You
well.
follow the
The
procedure and do
renaming
it.
of...
Yeah, you follow the procedure and
Yes.
do it.
Then why bring in gods? It might not appease the other religion people. So just
Alok
put
Vats,
it
how
in
do
the
you
name of
respond to a very critical point which perhaps Nikul could have emphasized more, that did these parliamentarians have the authority to do so, and shouldn't be this
no.
a call coming from
What
the NDMC?
what what they have done is in their own right or might, whatever you can call it, but it is not legal. It is not
Thank you.
acceptable.
Thank
You
you.
you may write any name on your house. Do it. That doesn't mean that the lane name changes. I don't think what they have done is to appease a particular section of people, but it is not legally done. And I don't agree with this mode of changing name.
Nikul
It has to
Patel,
come to a
certain,
committee.
the BJP has also been very vociferous about historians like Irfan Habib, who maintain that Aurangzeb was a very tolerant ruler and that he loved peace, and they are being propped by the Congress party. They have so much so gone on to even pen NCERT books. Don't you think that's now creating a historical catastrophe for the
Some of
generations
these
now? Nikul Patel, I want
there
to
is
bring you it. No, Alok Vats, let Nikul make a point.
there is no doubt about it that a lot of historians like Romila Thapar, Irfan Hussain, they have distorted history.
Okay, I'm running short of time. Nikul Patel, 5 seconds.
See, I would just like to say that when it comes to Congress, whatever the blame that Bharatiya Janata Party is making, I would like to deny that, because we as a government has always tried to work for all the country.
All
So
right.
over here, I think
I'm sure we'll collectively agree that whether it is Hindus, Muslims, any religion, whoever's worked for this country needs to be acknowledged, and it doesn't matter whether it's a Muslim or a Hindu, a Sikh or a Christian. Many thanks to you, Nikul and Alok, for joining in. With that, it's a quick wrap from my end.